I ended up finding a parts gator on the other side of the state here in Florida, and I put together a package deal for some of the essential parts I thought that would help get this thing on the road here. And I'm going to show you what I ended up coming across, what I ended up picking up. What I ended up getting here is the transmission with the hubs, little axle shaft connectors. It's all rusty. This is out of a 6x4. I mean, it should work, and you see the gears on here for the chain for the 6x4 setup on it. But the 6x4s, they got like a different spring and different pulley or something like that. It's supposed to make it go like 18 miles an hour instead of 15 or something. Either way, like, you know, that's pretty cool. So I got enough to get the back end of this thing together. You know, the motor is definitely locked up, and it also has a taper shaft on it. So trying to get another motor in here is going to be a little bit tricky. I got some ideas. You guys will have to check back and see what actually goes in here. I think it'll be pretty cool when it's done. I'll let you know. I got an idea though. But so along with the transmission and whatnot, I also ended up getting a hood. And you can see here, I mean, it's really, I mean, it's not in the best shape, but I mean, you can't really complain. I already put a couple coats of this John Deere Kill paint I got at Tractor Supply over the fenders, which used to be pretty much white. And I'd say the hood that I got wasn't much better shape. You can see, you know, we got some scratches here, some deep gouges and stuff. But I mean, I had it outside on the trailer before, and I was like, you know what, 20 feet away, you can't even tell. I mean, it's pretty cool. Look right here. I just did this to see what would happen. That was some tape that I ended up painting over. And I mean, yeah, I mean, this stuff actually covers pretty well. It's a nice color match. I hit a couple small spots on the floor, you know, just around the handle here. Had no paint on, it was all stripped off. I hit that. And that matches up pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that. But, you know, having the hood on it, that's a big deal for me. And, you know, making it actually look like a John Deere Gator instead of just a parted out machine. Now, I'm still missing a lot of parts on here. But, you know, we got the back end together. We got the hood on there. So we're kind of getting somewheres. And then you can also see what we got here are some wheels, which actually look pretty good. And you wouldn't believe what these actually look like when I actually first got them. I mean, they were in pretty bad shape. They were sitting outside probably, I don't know, 5-10 years. And you wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I mean, they were covered in mud, covered in rust, you know, everything just generally just unwell looking. But I mean, to look at them, they don't look too bad right now. We had a big rainstorm the other day. I kid you not. I couldn't find any of my degreasers and my heavy duty soaps, nothing like that. I just grabbed some spray nine on there, sprayed some spray nine on it, let it set for a little bit on each side. While I was out there in the rain, I scrubbed it. We ain't really got gutters here very much, so rain just kind of comes off, pours off when it's pouring rain. And I sat them out underneath there for the rest of the day. It was pouring down rain, and you know, this is what they turned out to be. Not bad. But I picked these up from the same place I got the transmission, the same place I got the hood. And you know, you're saying, oh wow, you know, it's a good deal. You got these tires and stuff. Like, yeah, they're super dry rotted, and this one has a giant, huge hole in it, so it's completely useless with this amazing tread on here. So sometimes life happens. What are you going to do about it? But, you know, I mean, for the most part, you know, they are tires. They should roll. You see this one's all tore up, missing teeth over here and chunks out of it, but it'll roll. As you can see right now, it don't have no tires on it, so if it rolls, it rolls. You know, this one over here looks pretty good. Got some decent tread on here. You can see the mud. That's an area that didn't get rinsed off, but essentially these rims, every ounce of them look like this. I mean, I guess the guy had them buried or something like that, stashed away underground or something. I mean, they were in bad shape, and it really surprised me how well these things actually came up. And then, but this one still got decent tread on it. It doesn't have any giant gaping holes in the sidewall, so I mean, that's a win. You know, that seems like it's a pretty good tire to me. Then we got another front tire down here. This is one of the turf tires. That's completely bald, of course. But, you know, right now it's doing a good job of holding this up off the ground. I want to get in here. I want to start cleaning out some of this they got going on in here. I'm not going to get it all perfectly all. I just want to get the heavy stuff cleaned out there, wipe it down. Once I get the tires and all on there, then I'll push out in the driveway and hit it with the pressure washer. Transmission, obviously, same thing, same deal. Needs to get pressure washed and whatnot. Just trying to get this thing rolling brings me to my next purchase here. Got a tire. Picked this up same time I picked up that Gator. You can tell this is a genuine old school tire because all the dry rot and the cracks on it. But you get more tread life out of it that way anyways. Rubber's nice and hard. And then in the back, where you would regularly see a motor, that's the other tire there to replace the one with the giant gaping hole in it. But also, nice tread here. I mean, this one don't even look too dry rotted. I'm pretty excited about this tire. But I think I got enough right now, not to get my hopes up, but I think I got enough to get this thing rolling. Get it on all fours, get it moving around. And so that's going to be my plan. My first order of business, get this thing rolling so I can push it around. And maybe I'll throw the seats in there and stuff. I get a little extra free time. But that's what I'm going to be working on now.